Hello and welcome everyone to Daytona International Speedway. Tonight, joining us for the Phillips Golf Academy Super Speedway Series right here on 10-4 Broadcasting. And with me in the booth tonight is Bill Kerwin. Bill, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great there, Tim. I'm ready, excited for the season opener tonight. These guys will run 56 laps, and last year these guys raced the trucks. They're now using the Xfinity Series cars, so we'll see what these guys have to offer tonight.
You know, I have been looking forward to this all season. All off season, I guess I should say, because they came to me. Oh, we got. I just went to a guy going backwards on the track. That's not how they're going to race tonight. But they have about a minute left in practice. It is finishing up. Actually, just finished up. What do you expect us to see here tonight with this group of guys?
I'm not, we got a lot of newcomers into this league for this season, so we'll see what happens. They ran a few practice races before the season started over the past month. Trying to figure out what car to use. They went up with the current Xfinity Series car. From what I gathered, the few races I did, this Xfinity Series car likes to grab onto the draft and make big runs on their car. So during those practice sessions, guys were trying to block, and that's not a good thing to do here on Daytona. So we'll see what if these guys calm down a little bit before the season starts tonight.
Now, I think what's awesome is the fact that iRacing came out with their update just before this season started. So the guys have had, about a week or so, I think, when this update came out?
Yeah, there was last week there. We had a series, a race there, but I'm sure if they've done any other updates since last Wednesday. Well, we'll see. These guys are starting to get qualifying though now, and I'm not sure who's going to get the pole tonight. So we'll see who's going to get the pole there, Tim. Right now, that is the 74 of Mike Aiello Jr. Newcomer to the series. You're right on board with him, taking the low line here. Now runs to the middle. See where he gets his first time lapped. It's like he got a 50.57 start off. Right now, Mackay Smiley running in second spot with a 50.737. These guys now starting to complete their second laps here tonight. And there is never mind. There's the 50, can't see the number, 56 machine of Joshua Sobel coming around to complete his final lap in qualifying. There is the 48 of James Kunkel. Sorry, I might butcher some of these names tonight. A lot of these guys are new drivers. And as of right now, it's still Mike Aiello Jr. on the pole with a 50.497. Let's see see who else can try to beat him at the line tonight. So as of right now, only 7 cars have taken time out of this field of of about 20 cars tonight.
I apologize. I just realized my mic has been muted this whole dang time. I've been over here talking. I'm like, wait, what's going on? But I just realized I muted my mic. I'm so sorry. But as I was saying, not sure if how long qualifying is, if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but we'll see who decides to take a lap or not. I don't know. Do you know if there's any fast repairs here tonight?
The series does use one fast repair. Once you use that one, it's pretty much over. What I used to like to do is just keep that thing unchecked there until I really have to use it. If it's like a 10-second repair, I'm not worried about it. I'll take the 10-second repair and get back going there. As we see Jason Gracias now, he's got a 50.822, but we'll see how he gets on his second lap. But he has been one of the greats here at Daytona on the Super Speedway Series, and now that is the time.
And that is the end. Yeah, the end of qualifying has come to an end. So here tonight, Mike Alio is your Brookstone Animal Hospital pole setter for tonight. First race of the season. You're going to start out front. It's going to be a good feeling.
Yes, absolutely. And I believe he's a newcomer to the series, so some psychs him up pretty good. And was next in 9 is Garrett Gleason. He's been in the series for a long time. That's a good starting position for him. James Kunkel will start 3rd. Another newcomer to the series. Cody Brown will start 4th. Kyle Lewis, who's been in the series as well. Joshua Sobel and Mackay Smiley. And then Jason Gracias are the only 8 cars that took time tonight, Tim.
Strategy coming into play early here at Daytona. It's not very many laps, so it's going to fly by. 56 laps here at Daytona. I mean, you could just kill that.
Yeah. And these guys also have to think about pit stops. They don't run the full tank here.
Right.
So usually we get about 18 to 22 laps as we start to see them getting to roll off here now.
Let's see if I can't bring Mike down for an interview real quick. Wait, are the pace lights off? I think we should wait. Yeah, because
we're
how fast that was. Yeah. I'm so used to it being 2, so. Well, is there any, now that you raced with these guys, is there anybody in particular that you're looking at here tonight to possibly take home that first victory of the season?
I would like to thank Jason Gracias. He is very aggressive on these super speedways. He gets to the front pretty fast. He likes to stay there. I'm looking through the list. Ben Mashburn, another very aggressive driver. He wants to get to the front right away, try to stay there. A lot of these other guys just like to take it easy. I know probably about half the people in this field tonight. And then the other half is all new people. So Chris Darling, he kind of depends on how he's feeling. He doesn't have the best luck in the world. He always gets taken out, but he likes to be up front as well. So I'm going to have to go with Jason Gracias there, Tim. He's won plenty of super speedway races.
Well, I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm going to go with Joshua Sobel in that number 56. I know him as a friend in real life and everything, so I'm gonna go with him tonight. Give Josh a little boost, see if he can't bring it home. But the pace car is in, green flag is out here at Daytona, and that number 74 is gonna go right into the lead. No issues on that bottom line.
Yeah, no issues, and everybody kind of needs to stay in their line when you get through this restart zone here. Here comes a 48 car of James Kunkel. Again, I'm sorry if I butchered you guys' names tonight. On the inside, 18 of Kyle Lewis coming with him. And he's going to slip to the outside, 3 wide with Kai Smiley in the 22. And somebody's backing out of that. It's already happening. The car's going to go back.
That 18 car, really aggressive moves, but got him straight up there. Kyle Lewis, straight to the lead.
Yes, he's on the outside there of the 74 of Micah Yellow Jr. We'll see who gets to lead the first lap. He's up there with Garrett Gleason as they come down through the tri-oval. And it will be Kyle Lewis. We'll see if he goes down the bottom and try to block that bottom line. But Aiello's back underneath him there.
That outside lane is really doing well. Oh, and the one looked like he was going to go to the outside of the 17. He thought different of that one.
Yeah, like I said, Jason Grassi is using that number 1 card. He is very aggressive. He's going to try to make any moves he can. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to go to the outside of the 17 and the 22 below him, and thinks better.
And the 22 of Mashburn backed right out of that.
Yeah, like I said, we'll see some of these guys maybe drop back, and this is not one of our bigger fields. We have about 27 cars in this race, so maybe it'll be a little calm tonight, maybe not. But these first 2 laps, these guys are really going crazy.
And what's amazing right now is this outside lane isn't very organized, but it is able to stay with that lead pack. But now that bottom line is not very organized either at the moment.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the temperatures in these cars either. If it gets too hot real fast, these guys will have to back out. Kyle Lewis now dropping back on the outside. Here comes the 22 underneath him.
Oh, 48 goes to the outside.
And here goes the 48 car to the lead. Now he wants to the lead. That's the 48 of James Kunkel. And he will clear him. Let's see if he heads down to block him. And we just lost the leader. Oh, there he is. He popped back up.
Oh, look at Ben Mashburn right through the middle.
Yeah, Mashburn, great run. Coming up there with Jason Gracias. He gets to the lead here. He does.
Straight to the lead for Ben Mashburn. What a run. We just saw him last lap drop back, and now he pushes his way through the middle of the field to take the lead. And look at Jason Garcias.
Jason Gracias.
Gracias, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, these cars make such amazing runs that it's kind of hard to go. Somebody backed out, and now we got contact in the
39's into the 3. Oh, into the 7.
Cautioned out for the first time.
Quite a few guys in that one. Zach Howe got creamed in that Oreo machine. No pun intended there, Zach. But just calling it like I see it. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that. It looks like Christopher Darling was involved. Shane Ward. Zach Howe. Really, we got to see that whole thing transpire right there.
Yes.
We're going to go back and we're going to do get a slow-mo there. Let's see if I can't get it to... Okay, so the 39 came down, got to the 56, comes back up, hits the 3. 3 goes to the outside, hits the number 7. And I believe that number 7 is... Who is in that 7?
Garrett Gleason.
Okay. For some reason, I didn't see... Oh, there he is. Okay. And then quite a few guys was able to miss that, but really unfortunate. We're going to go back. I want to see if I can't go back a little bit further to back where it
maybe
started.
Turn 2 there. That's when it all started.
Something with Josh Sobel.
Yeah. What I'm guessing is it was like the 56 went below the line and kind of stacked them up. 39 slowed down. The 17 hit the back of him, and then the 37 got the back of him and set off a chain reaction.
Oh, yeah. See, 56 is clearly out of the way. And just like you said, the 17 pushing that 39. Oh, it looks like the 3 may have gotten into him. And then that just caused a chain reaction between these 4 gentlemen. Oh, but Zach Howe got the worst of this, I believe. He got some major damage.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, but he does have that fast repair, so he's going to have to use it right now. Possibly all these drivers will.
Yeah, a lot of damage at 56.
And, you know, we're only on lap, let me get back live here. We're only on lap 6, so
6.
50 laps to go.
All right, Zach Howe uses his. Let's see if that number 39 of Shane Ward uses his. And he does not. All right, so Shane keeps his in the bank. I really don't think... I I mean, Zach really had no choice in that. That number 3 car was totaled.
Yeah.
And let's see, Joshua Sobel. Where is he? Let's go see if he used his. Doesn't look like he did. But nope, he left his the way it is.
Besides that, Tim, I saw a lot of cars do come in. Not all the leaders did. But that would put the Ben Matchburn actually stayed out, so he'll still be the leader when we do get back to racing. These caution laps do tend to go pretty fast here. I don't think anybody was a recipient of the lucky dog yet.
And it looks like these guys are already using fuel strategy saving here at Daytona. Kyle Lewis and Jason Gracias both running that apron.
Yeah, that's one way to save fuel. Turn off the engine for a minute. Whatever it takes to get, save fuel. Like I said, these guys can go about 18 laps or so.
Oh, Kyle Lewis coming back down pit road.
Yeah, they can come back down. They don't have any leaders can't pit, but the guys that pitted can come back down and top off some more.
And that's a scary game right there. Because he's back in the field.
The back, he was running up front. The field is doubling up for the restart, and it looks like Ben Mashburn will take the outside on this restart here with the 48 of James Kunkel. Again, I'll apologize if I'm saying that wrong. On his outside. On the bottom line will be Micah Yellow and Mackay Smiley in the 22. We'll start on the bottom side.
And Bill, it looks like 5 drivers did not pit. Bob in the number 32, Micaiah Smiley in the 22, James Kunkel in the 48, Mike Alio in the 74, and then Ben Mashburn in that 24. Ben Mashburn, biggest mover of the race right now, by the way, up 13 positions since the drop of the green flag.
Yes, he came out of that middle. He came through the middle, and like I said, this car gets such an excellent run that, I'm glad nobody trying to block him.
Oh, I know.
Pretty much the whole field there. I'm not going to try to, not trying to, I don't know what the word to say, but the 22, Mackay, doing an excellent job tonight so far, running in the 4th position, running that Kerwin Racing machine. So proud of him. Let's see how we can finish tonight.
Yep, and pace car is in. Green flag is coming back out here at Daytona, coming to lap 7.
Good start, but Yellow going to beat Mashburn back to the line.
That outside lane has some great momentum.
Yeah, there's no help on the bottom for Yellow. He's going to lose some positions there. There goes Gracias trying to make it 3 wide. And he will. He's
number 11 with Chris Darling's with him.
Yeah, he comes Darling through the middle. These 3, like I said, those 3 are very aggressive drivers. So we'll see if these guys can maybe work together now and lead this field here. Still 3 wide going in the corner.
Mashburn goes down. Yeah. Leaves the door open for Jason and Chris Darling on that outside lane. And look at that number 3, Zach Howell, who was just in that accident, already back up there in the 3rd or the 4th spot in the outside lane.
Yeah, excellent job by him to get back up there. Jason Gross is leading that lap. Let's see how if he wants to go down. If not anymore, there's Mashburn back on the bottom. So these guys trying a little bit of pushing there by Darling on Gracias there. Let me see what else is going on through the field real fast. I haven't seen nothing else really going on. These guys really pushing each other hard here.
Checking with Kyle Lewis. He's back in 19th right now. Looks like he's just cruising along. He saw what happened there at the beginning. He's not having any of it.
Excellent run on the bottom here for the lead as Mashburn pulls away. 48 cars to the wall.
Oh, man.
They're now going 3 wide through the triangle here.
Now the 74 is going to come up to the outside lane, lead Mashburn down to the inside. Mike back to the lead, your pole sitter here tonight.
Yeah, these guys are going to trade position pretty often tonight, I think. With this car, here comes Gracias to the outside. Barely had any room. Maybe some contact there with that yellow.
No
Gracias
help.
has
He's
no
going to drop
help.
back.
Yeah, that's going to be the shame. He can possibly fall in between the 11 and Zach Howell. Man, these guys
quick.
drifting up there in the corner. And now Mashburn does not have any help by himself. 22 is about 2 car lengths back. Now starting to close the gap, but that'll give the lead back to Micah Yellow.
The 22 hasn't been very aggressive on the back bumper of whoever he's behind. So whoever's going to lead that bottom line is going to need somebody down there that's aggressive, is going to get them back up there to the front, which is exactly what Ben Mashburn's going to do for that 74.
Here comes Gracias again, back to the top.
This time with help.
Somebody to follow him. Maybe this 32 car. Oh,
Bob to the outside.
Yeah, Bob. I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to call you Bob.
Genico? Gentinko? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Not helping, though. But,
whoa, he gets loose there coming off a 4.
Yeah, now, I'm sorry, Ayala went back to the bottom.
Oh,
11 car
22.
By himself. The contact there between the 37 and the 22. 37 dropping like a fly.
Man.
39 car in the wall. These guys are really getting aggressive with that wall. They're making contact.
They're running that Kyle Larson line.
Yeah. So Tim, we're now on lap 12. These guys that didn't pit, they're going to be coming into crunch time pretty soon if we don't get another caution.
Yeah, and the way these guys are racing, I don't see another caution just yet. They may have to make their green flag pit stops, which will really dice things up because there's a lot of them up here.
Yes. And so we still have some pushing for the lead there. It's still Micah Yellow leading. 22 car getting a little loose there. Gracias really on the back bumper of the 11 car. Looks like Ben Mashburn has to back off. He's possibly getting hot. Like I said, I'm not sure if these guys are going to have any heat indications or not. I'm not sure. I've never tried to really push with this race car yet, so we'll get some interviews maybe later tonight. And see Mackay trying to go to the outside, squeezes in. The 11 goes down to the lead now.
Riding on board with Ben Mashburn, I'm trying to see his oil temp. It looks pretty good. It's about 200, 205. So he's doing pretty good on that.
Yeah. So maybe it's not an issue. I don't, maybe he just wants to back off a little bit, getting a little aggressive there. That outside line.
He could be trying to save fuel as well, because he is one of the guys that did not pit. Oh, 22's in the wall.
Oh, no. He's fine. He's got it. He's going to get back up.
It was scary.
Man, these guys are beating the wall.
You'd think that we were at Darlington the way these guys are beating that wall.
Yeah.
Back up front, Christopher Darling is in the lead. Ben Mashburn goes to the outside, finally leaving that bottom line. He's got help.
These guys are... here comes Gracias now. Ooh, get him a little sideways there. Gracias has to back off. So that's going to kill his run. Mashburn needs to try to kind of get a little bit lower into the corner there. That 74 is sticking his rear out. He can get the draft off of that and pull himself around the corner, but then he needs to swing it out a little high there, but he kind of still sticking to the bottom middle lane there. 971 and Nathan Maurer up there doing a good job as well.
Yeah, Nathan coming up here to show his muscles. I know he's great at these super speedways as well. He's just kind of been quietly waiting, making his way up here. He's gained 5 spots since the drop of the green flag. Christopher Darling right now is the biggest mover with gaining 12. He is your current leader right now.
Yeah, it seems like things have kind of settled down a little bit here.
A little bit, and looks like Kyle Lewis is now on his way to that outside lane, bringing that number 39 with him.
Oh, Oh, there we go. Battle for the lead. Darling stuck in the middle. He's going to drop backwards. Ben Mashburn to the lead.
Oh, Darling going to fall back to about 6th or 7th position here.
7th, yeah.
Well, except for he's staying on the
gonna
inside.
Yeah, he's good now. He's fine now. He's going to be 5th.
And look at Kyle Lewis in the picture now.
And Kyle Lewis at the end of last season, excellent qualifying times, was very aggressive, finally getting into his groove there towards the end of last season. So expect him to get up front there and try to mess with these front runners here pretty soon.
Oh, just to give you a little heads up, Bill, Christy Kunkel said that we're saying it correctly, so we're doing good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have it pulled up and I should read the chat. So thanks, Christy.
Right now, these guys, look at that outside lane, inside lane, nose to tail here on lap 17, coming to 18 at the line.
Yeah, and Ben Mashburn needs to look soon to try to get down.
He's got Mike, Ben, Bob, and
McConnell.
Yeah, but he's all the way back in 13th, so he's got a little more weight. And James in that 48 has not pitted as well.
Yeah, so see when
Kyle tagged that outside wall a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying to push Grassi. Grassi has dropped pretty far back. I'm not sure why. And then Zach Howell almost hit the wall there. That 39 car of Shane Ward, he hit the wall earlier. He's back in the top 8 now. So this guy still, Micah Yellow, still leading this race there. He's doing an excellent job tonight for his first race of this series.
And Nate Moyer up to 2nd position in that 971. The question is, will he stay down there, or is he going to make the pass to the outside? Christopher Darling now can clear him as well. Outside lane is not doing great.
Yeah, Nathan looked to go to the outside. He kind of hesitated there. That gave Chris Darling the opening. Here comes now Mashburn to push that all over the back of the 11 car, trying to get him out to the lead. I'm sorry, Nathan's up there without his teammate there, the 78 of Doug Neal. Doug Neal, though, is running back in 11th right now. So usually we see them two running together in some bright colored cars. Looks like Nathan kind of changed his paint scheme for this season.
And it looks like Doug Neal pretty close to him. He's on that inside line about 3 cars back. And Joshua Sobel back up front in this lead pack. I believe they're catching it looks like they're catching Garrett Gleason in that number 7.
Oh,
he's only running about 170 miles an hour while the leaders are running 190. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah. Oh!
Man, that was almost what happened to them back in Monza last year. Darling went to the inside of Mashburn. Mashburn came down on him and set up a 5-car wreck on the last lap, which was my benefit because I won that race.
Oh, nice.
By 16 seconds.
That's funny.
But then that was close. I know Mashburn's looking to get down. That was his chance right there, but now he's stuck back on the top there. They get through Garrett Gleason without any problems there. Unfortunate for Garrett Gleason, he started up front tonight and now is falling back a lap down.
Still plenty of time for him to get the Lucky Dog Award. Oh, man. Kyle is all over the back bumper.
Yeah, Jason Gross was kind of being almost smushed in the wall, and the 18 was trying to push him, but there was not enough room there to do that. There, the 32 car almost hit the wall off of turn 4.
Man, and now that 32 of Bob is going to go that side. Bob is another one of those cars that has not been down pit road.
Yeah, these guys, like I said, I don't know what the pit window is. These guys are running 65% fuel.
I think it would be close to where we are right now.
Yes.
Very close. And there's Doug Neal in that number 77 Simbox on that inside lane. And now things is settled down again. We go through these. They're like little laws. If you look at a chart where it goes up and down, this is Daytona, this happens a lot.
Yeah.
Guys get aggressive and then they calm down and then they reevaluate.
Yeah, until we get towards the end, we're already got about 34 laps to go. So pretty soon, once this next set of pit stops for all the cars, not just the 5 that didn't pit, it'll be aggressive time if we don't get another caution.
Right.
We can, sometimes these pit stops do spread out the field a lot. It just depends on how well people get on and off pit road.
And we talked about them not being aggressive, and they're back to being aggressive here on that outside lane. Got Mashburn being pushed by Zach Howell in that number 3 Oreo paint scheme. We got some throwback paint schemes in here. We got Kellogg's, we got DuPont, we got an Oreo, we got a Wrangler.
Yep. Yeah.
Quite a few good-looking cars out here tonight. And I really believe this is anybody's game. I mean, everybody's been really strong. Even the guys that are just patiently waiting. That number 17 of Cody Brown, we've not talked about him tonight, sitting there in the 4th spot on that inside line.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys, too, we're going back. I'm going to talk about last season a little bit there. Matthew Rodriguez, who's I don't think he's in this race tonight. He came into the race season about the 4th race in. He ran 9 races or so. Out of those 9, he won 5 of them and won the championship.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. On the other hand,
that was scary.
They're getting bunched up there. I, on the other hand, was the points leader about midway through the season, and I ended up not finishing within the top 10 the last 6 or 7 races.
Wow.
So getting points early is probably could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. You need to try to get what you can.
Right. And these guys are using every inch of this track. I don't think there's been an inch untouched so far.
Darling's still leading. I think so we're on lap 25 now. I still haven't seen Mashburn come to pit road.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if any of those other guys.
Oh, the 17 of Cody Brown. Looks like he's going to save it.
He saves it, but it's going to cost the field a lot of time.
Yeah, it costs a lot of guys a lot of time. 47.
Spread out this field a little bit.
Whew. And now that really affected that outside lane because they really checked up.
So now we have about 8 or 9 cars in this lead pack. With still just Mashburn running the outside. He's got Zach Howell's help. But 2 versus 4 or 5 on the bottom. Now, it might work. He's got a good run.
This is a view for... Oh! Riding on board with Sobel. Looks like... I thought they were coming to pit road the way they were acting.
He saved it, but now that's slowed down 2 laps in a row. This is
happening. Oh, it's a 39! Oh, he saves it.
Saved it.
Oh,
man.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
That would have been it for the 39. That would have been his second wreck of the night.
Yeah. Bob pushed all the way back to 15th.
Wow.
And now up front, Ben Mashburn back to the lead. This just shows you the caliber of racing these guys can bring us week in and week out because we've had so many close calls.
Yeah, it looks like seeing on the iRacing chat cars were playing this last year.
Wow, quite a few guys came in, more than I expected.
Darling's pitting. Micah Yellow pitted.
Ben Mashburn, Zach Howell, Joshua Sobel, Bob, Shane. The guys I expected. There's only one, James Kunkel has not pitted.
Yeah, Mackay, he was one of those cars that didn't pit either. He still stayed on the racetrack, but he is hanging on right now with Mike Floppy Tellier in the 97. So he should be pitting this time by. I hope he is. If not, I'm going to go chew him out later.
And that number 17 has a lot of damage to the back of that Wrangler. A couple more guys come down pit road, but Still, James has not pitted yet in that number
Oh,
48.
22 cars spinning in pit road and in the wall.
Oh, no. Who did I? Oh, no. That's not good for the 22.
Racing machine's got some heavy damage. He's going to have to take fast repair here, and he's going to lose a lot of time.
We're going to go back and take a look at that. Coming down pit road, you see the 22 slowing up. Not slowing up fast enough. Oh.
And there's death to the crew as well.
Right into the wall. That is unfortunate. That's going to cost a lot of time for that number 22.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be working on some pit stops this week. Anyways, I'm trying to catch
and now it looks like
now.
James coming down pit road by himself. Probably not what he wanted.
No.
Wow, okay, back up front. Cody Brown is your leader. Still quite a few guys, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 who have not taken their second pit stop yet. We're going to check in with the first. Whoa, Sobel gets loose as we come to see how these guys are doing. It looks like they're trying to get put together, but Sobel looks like he got loose with Darling pushing him. So now Sobel's going to drop in to the back of these guys, and Bob and Mike might be able to get their draft, and they can get a 5-car draft going here.
Yeah. See here. Yeah, like I said,
I think I lost you, Bill. It's really breaking up. Not sure what happened. Let me make sure it's not my internet. No, it looks like I'm good. Okay. Cody Brown to the inside lane. Nathan Moyer looks like he wants to go to the outside lane. Looks like he's going to with his teammate that you were talking about. Now they all go to the outside lane. Oh, and these two are coming down pit road. Cody Brown and Dalton Hayes, and that number 47.
I'm not sure if you can hear me now.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I just exited and came back in. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Two of us on the iRacing here in the house, so.
Is your son in this race?
Yeah, the 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm going to chew him out later for his pit
stop. That's pretty funny.
No, but it was his first race tonight, so.
Oh, that's great.
I'm proud he was running out there with the leaders at the time. Maybe he'll get a caution. He's right now, if we do get a caution right now, it's like Zach Howell will get the lucky dog.
Woo, those guys came down fast.
Yeah, they're going to come. This is one of those things with pit stops is that these guys will make the cone, but like we saw with the 22, he spun out. So we've seen this plenty of times in this series there that cars come down pit road and crash.
Right now, those guys are doing good. Now back to the lead. Nate Moyer with Doug Neal, Mike Floppy. And Zach Howell. Oh, Zach Howell's a lap down. I see. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to play catch up.
Looks like Sobel has caught up to the 17 and the 47. Trying to get around them. He probably wants to get in front of them. It looks like they're going to let him in, and they're going to go ahead and get behind him and start pushing. This is the second pack that went down pit road the first time. And you see they've gained a lot of time on those guys that hadn't gone in yet. And now Nate Moyer heading down pit road.
Yeah, Nathan Maurer, Mike Floppy Tellier, and Doug Neal all coming to pit road at the same time. I think from here, though, I think everybody should make it. We won a lot. About those guys that didn't pit won about 27 laps, I believe. So, yeah. I'll need to check back on that later, but that's pretty good if these guys can go that far. This way they can get to the end there. I mean, if the caution does come out, why not come in and just take some tires? Exactly. Tires really don't mean much, but on the super speedway, but maybe just a little bit of an advantage. Trying to see who's going to be the race leader here once these guys get all settled out. It might be the Chris Darling, because they still have
But they've got
Nathan
a
Maurer.
pretty good lead on them. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, the 78 is still in front, and the 97.
Yeah.
So
I was
we'll see how they go
surprised.
to turn 3. They're going to go to the top, but they should be able to latch on with this group there, and Nathan Maurer as well. So those guys did an excellent job. Maybe they didn't have to take as much fuel as these other
Oh,
cars.
he tried to freak him out.
Yeah.
And Mashburn going to the inside, got help. Everybody dove down behind him. Gets Darling up to the lead, but decides to jump ship. Nobody going with Darling. Moyer going to the high side. Ben Mashburn going back up to the high side. Now Nathan comes down, makes it 3 wide in the middle.
Yeah.
With no help. He's
no
going
help.
to try to go right to the lead.
Here comes James Kunkel. Here comes Gracias. Look at Gracias' run.
What a run. Goes to the outside. 3 wide.
I don't know if it's probably gonna stall.
It's gonna stall right here.
Yeah. If he was just a little bit closer, he probably would have had it.
Wow.
Still going 3 wide through this tribal here, and this track is much narrower than Talladega. So, and with the safer barrier, which is one thing I didn't really like. I'm glad the safer barrier's around, but that safer barrier takes that much of the racetrack away that they used to have.
Takes about 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah. And you can see if Gracias had that extra 3 or 4 feet, I'm sure he would have made it to the lead. But he falls back in line there.
And now where did Darling Darling dropped all the way back to 12th position.
Oh, the 48 of Kunkel on the
James
saves
is
his
able to
race
save
car.
it.
But that 32 car, Bob Jaquinto, took the lead. And here comes Nathan Maurer back to the top with Gracias pushing him right to the lead.
Is he going to drop down or is he going to stay with him? I think if he doesn't stay with him, it would be a bad decision. He's not going to stay with him.
No, that's going to open it up to the 1. And here comes Kyle Lewis. He was way back there a little bit ago. He's back up to the front there, running in the 4th spot, trying to push that 1 car, Gracias, to the lead.
And we're on lap 36 and a half here at
So we got
Daytona.
1 to go. And these guys are approaching the lap car, so it's going to be kind of... Oh, look out. Lewis saves it.
Wow. Bob almost got his door wrecked.
Yeah, and that's going to give Nathan Maurer a big lead there.
This is going to get tricky. They're catching 2 lap down cars, or 2 lapped cars.
Yeah. And, boy, here they come up to the 22 car. See if he gets out of their way. He's going to have to move somewhere. This is not good. They're 1 on the inside, 1 on the outside. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're checking up. 32's in the way. There goes the 18 into our pole sitter, Mike.
There was nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Yellow flag is out. Wow, I think that's the only casualty. Bob was almost collected in that. Bob was very lucky. I think he just got scraped.
Lewis got a little scared of the 22, and he turned right down into Micah Yellow. So we'll see how the administrators deem that, who caused that caution.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
But
this is the scene on the backstretch as this was happening. You can see the 22 tags the wall a little bit. Lewis is there. Why do I not see? Oh,
I think
this is okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I messed this all up. Oh,
Garrett.
There we go.
Yeah. So it looks like Garrett really got out of the way when he saw this happening, but there was nowhere for the 22 to go. He was stuck on the top.
Yeah, there's nowhere for anybody to go.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah, Bob just missed, and the 7 just missed the 74. And Mike just goes for the ride of his life.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he'll get too much damage.
If anything, keep it off the wall.
He can just not use his fast repair and take the 30 seconds. Not even. I don't even think he got that much damage at all. I'm not sure what they're saying in the iRacing chat about it, but
Jason Gracias is our leader. It looks like some people are going to come down pit road.
They're coming down. Gracias really, oh man.
Cody Brown stays out.
Wow.
The only driver to stay out. Everyone else came in.
Just checking out the YouTube chat, and Stay Tuned Sports said, should have been more of them collective. Good driving by everybody. Thought a wreck was going to happen 3 wide. Bob was leading a lap by Steven Doziak. Good to see you, Steven. Miss you in this series. There's talking about all these drivers tonight. So great turnout on the chat there tonight, there, Tim.
Oh yeah, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. You're glad you didn't miss this race because it's only shaping up. We've got 17 laps to go. Now, what I haven't done, and I'm sorry, Daytona, you get so wrapped up in everything going on, I've not given a shout-out to our sponsors, so we're going to make sure that we do that right now. I want to give a huge shout-out to Brookstone Animal Hospital down in Ackworth, Georgia. Make sure you check them out on Facebook. I want to give a shout-out to Max Graphics. You can check them out on Facebook. And I believe you can holla at your boy, Chris Darling, as well. I want to give a huge shout-out to Taz Racing Customs. If you've not checked these guys out, you need to check them out on Facebook. You have a car that you race in iRacing. I think they do trucks. They do just about everything. You want your paint scheme put on one of those die-casts, they will do that for you. It looks awesome. I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking about getting a 10-4 broadcasting card done so I can have it up on the shelf and just look at it all the time. So make sure you check them out on Facebook as well. Also want to give a shout-out to the Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Make sure you check them out at beerstreetjournal.com. And then last but not least, I should get rid of the other sponsor. Want to give a huge shout-out to the primary sponsor of this series, Phillips Golf Academy Super Speedway Series. Want to give a huge shout-out to them for bringing us here at 10-4 Broadcasting on board, as well as sponsoring this entire series. Really looking forward to the rest of this year, Bill. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, Tim, and you haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh, I know. It's just getting started.
This is just getting started. It's the first race. I'm surprised it has, we've seen aggressive, but I've seen these guys be a lot more aggressive than this. And it's going to brew here with about 15 laps to go when they get back to green.
And that's what I can say about these guys. I used to race. Where is Ben Mashburn going?
Oh, Ben Mashburn taking the road course, it looks
Oh,
like.
he's scared. I thought his wheel went out or something. Oh, he got me. He got me.
Jason Poole, I don't know if he's watching this race, but he would always take out the cone that's at the exit of turn 2.
And I do want to tell everybody to come back here next week, same time, same place, right here in 10-4 Broadcasting, Talladega next week. That's going to be another fun one.
Yeah, I can't wait. Next week, we've seen some 3 wide, but next week, with the way that these cars get the runs and at that track, we'll see a lot more 3 wide, and pace cars pulling off there today. Green
flag is out. Cody Brown, the only one who did not pit. And look at the outside lane. Those 2 teammates, Doug Neal being pushed by his teammate of Nathan Moyer. And the 48 kind of looks to the inside, gets back in line. And that outside lane is trucking. And there's another guy we're not talking about, Dalton Hayes in that 47 car.
Yeah, he's up there. I mean, he's been quiet all night. Mike Floppy Tellier, another one who's been quiet. So a lot of these guys, they've just been hanging out. It's time to go now.
It's go time, baby.
Doug Neal being pushed by Nathan Maurer. Doesn't think he's going to get to the lead there. So the 17 of Cody Brown going to hang on to that with the 48. We saw sideways a little bit ago. He's going to push him back to the lead.
Wow, I'm just in awe just looking at these drivers. Lap 42 in the books.
Here we go, 3 wide, Mashburn through the middle. think twice about it. He's back in line there. So these guys still double file. Really nowhere for anybody to go right now, unless they try to make it 3 wide. But yeah, these guys, you see these guys are getting a lot more closer to each other now. They know the time's running out. So these guys trying to get whatever they can before this race is over, or if we have multiple cautions, which is not uncommon. But
Yeah, coming down to that white flag, anything can happen.
yeah, once we hit that white flag, the race is over. I mean, they'll head back to the line. Whoever gets there first wins it. And it looks like Doug Neal was able to lead that lap in the 78 car. He's still got 17 of Cody Brown underneath him. Nobody trying to make it 3 wide. I think they're going to wait a little bit to 6 to 7 laps to go to.
Yeah, because these guys, we are about 12 rows deep, 2 by 2 by 2. Oh!
And another crash.
Oh, there's so many crashes. I'm trying to catch them all. Oh, a big one right here in the middle. 74 is involved. The 56, 18, 47. Oh, my entire scoreboard just froze. Christopher Darling.
Yeah, we have 2 replays to look at. I know Darling got in the back of Gracias, so maybe that was a good thing for Gracias. He just stayed out on his own. But then the second part of the wreck happened.
Looks like Bob got damage in that. Stephen Ford got damage. Ben Mashburn got damage. James looks like he may have escaped. Yep, no damage to that 48. Nate looks like he's good. Cody Brown is good. Doug Neal is your leader. He's good. So, okay, we got a lot to break down here. So we're going to go back. Let's see. Oh, man, okay. We're going to go back to the initial yellow flag. We're going to push that. I'm going to slow it down real fast because I'm trying to see. So first off, Jason, we're going to go back a little bit more.
Yeah. So it looks like
this is where it started.
Yeah, Gracias looks like he got turned by the 11 of Darling. And Gracias kind of was spinning on his own, kind of like the last wreck there with Micah Yellow just spinning on his own. Let's see, Darling looks like he gets just a little bit underneath the yellow line. When he came back up, he got his back end, spun him out. Darling's checking up, but the outside there, 47, Dalton Hayes doesn't realize that there's a car on the outside of Mashburn, comes up into him.
This is the big one.
Mashburn, Darling gets through it.
Oh, Darling, yeah, he just freaked out and went to the inside.
Way down the three car there. Looks like Micah Yellow again caught in this one. So this is the biggest one of the night, I think.
Yeah. Oh, 12 car almost flipped. 18's involved. Looks like 15 was able to escape. The 15 of, I can't see who that is.
And now, on more unfortunate news from Micah Yellow, reports points that he had some connection issues, so he just dropped out of the race. I don't know if he'll be able to make it back, but
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and we're gonna ride on board with who should we? We'll ride on board with Zach Howe.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is Zach Howe? Zach Howe. Well, on my list. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay, so here we go. All right, we're on board. He is in the inside lane, and we're gonna watch it in real time. So here we go. Gonna have it fast.
See,
there goes that spin.
And then there's the outside contact, and gets right into the. I think that was Mike Floppy Tellier.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And then there it disappeared.
Yeah, everything went crazy. Like after that big wreck happened, like my scoreboard went all over the place.
Yeah. I want to say the 11 of Darling may have gone into the inside wall there, but I'm not too sure. I saw his car way down there when we were watching on board there.
We will go back and see. So here, he checks up right away, gets out of the way.
Okay.
Disappears.
Yeah.
And comes back. Oh, no. He kept it off the wall.
He just went through the road course there. But like I said, it's going to start getting actions picking up. Cautions breed cautions.
Yeah, so wow. Now we're back up to real time. Pace lights are off. Let's evaluate right now. So Christopher Darling's good. Ashburn still has damage. A lot of these guys had damage.
Yeah.
Zach Howell, he already used his when he was involved in that early wreck, but his car don't look too bad. Stephen Ford has a new car. Jason has a new one.
Yeah, I don't think
Taylor
Jason
does
did much damage if he was on his own, so he could have.
Oh yeah, that's right. He probably didn't even do anything really.
Yeah, so that spin probably saved him from being involved in that accident. So now we're going to have about 9 to go when these guys get back to green.
Oh, the car I chose, Joshua Sobel. What a tough night for him. I know he's got to be frustrated. I know he's really good at these plate tracks, but he'll get him next week at Talladega. And Kyle Lewis, a lot of damage still on that 18. That could be the end of him.
Yeah, unfortunate events that have occurred, but this race still isn't over.
Oh, no, it is far from over.
I did the practice race last week there. I was probably about 20th before the final caution, and my car was destroyed, completely destroyed. They put a new hood on it, and I ended up finishing 5th.
I thought they were going to waive the green because cars were not caught back up yet.
Yeah, they've now extended it, so you're going to get one more lap here under caution.
Oh, and I think the 22 just blew up.
Oh, boy.
I saw the puff of smoke come out.
He is smoking. He probably downshifted too fast. I told him not to do that. Because he was catching up to the back of the field. He's doing 130. And, yeah, I think that's what he did.
Oh, yeah, because I can go here. Let's see. I was going to go on board.
So he's going to use his fast repair, get back out there. He's on.
He ran into somebody under caution.
Oh, man.
He ran into the 97.
I'm going to hear about that from Chris.
Oh, man. So that's for the heck. Well, he's got a fresh new car. He waited to use his fast repair like you told him to.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of penalty for that there.
A note just came across my desk. It said you're being called to the holler after the race. Oh, gosh. We're going to come down to 9 laps to go. Well, 8 laps to go once we take that green flag.
Yeah. I hate being a car owner now.
Now you know how Junior feels when he does these announcing jobs.
Yeah. All right, we're back to green now. Doug Neal with an excellent restart there with his teammate Nathan Maurer right there in second. The outside line, though, has got a little bit better grouping together there. The inside's kind of
and not so much damage.
Yeah. So we'll see here. We're now, like you said, we have less than 8 laps to go now.
That inside line, though, prevailing, coming back on that outside. 3 wide just behind him. Jason to the outside.
Great push by the 48, pushing Cody Brown to the lead for just a moment there. But when they go in the corner, they'll give it back to Doug Neal back to the race lead there. And here comes Darling through the middle. He makes contact with the 48. No crash, but it's going to cost Darling many positions.
He lets up. Wow.
Not sure what kind of damage that did to his race car.
Doesn't look like much.
Yeah. He's lucky. Less than 7 laps to go. These guys are getting very aggressive. Look at Darling's run. He's coming on the outside there, trying to give maybe Gracias a push to the lead.
Gracias wants to go to that way outside lane. Chris is going to
That's
follow him. Oh! Chris, I know he's trying to be careful because he doesn't want to turn anybody again.
Yeah, that's the guy he turned earlier. That
it is.
Car. Yeah. And then Zach Howell, he almost got on the back of Zach Howell there. He luckily backed off, saw that was going to happen. A lot of things these guys too need to kind of anticipate what's going to happen. They can't just shoot the car where they want it to go.
Right.
They kind of got to, be mindful of what's happening in front of them before they make any crazy moves.
And now
Here he goes back
wide.
Top outside the 32 on the apron, able to save it. I just don't know if Grosties can make that outside line work now.
Now it's
James.
Woo.
James Kunkel going to make the push. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to get pushed by the one car there. Headed down into turn number 1.
5 laps to go. Look at it. They're all holding their line so well right now. As I say that, the 27 gets a little squirrely. Gets a nice 4 wide. Here we go. Big one. Oh, the 3's upside down.
Man.
There it is. I think Darling didn't get damaged again. I'm not sure.
Darling was in the wall with the one car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason.
Oh
man. The 22. The 39.
I think the 22's involved.
Oh, he's stuck in the wall. Oh, man. A lot of cars involved.
Let's see. I'm looking at my son here real fast. Oh, he got hit by the 17. It was coming back up the racetrack.
Jason almost ran into the 12 down on the apron. I was still in real time. All right, we're going to go back and take a look at this one. We're going to have to slow it down. Okay. I got to back this up because there's a lot happening here.
Yeah.
All right, so coming off this corner, first off, the 27 gets tight and then loose right here, touches Christopher Darling, comes back down, almost hits the 32, comes back up, freaks the 97 out. 97 gets the wall. Then the 48 gets loose, hits the wall. They're officially 4 wide at this point. Tries to get off the wall, comes down, hits the 1.
Yeah. I think the one just gave a bad push there.
And everybody but Doug Neal is in this.
Wow. This is like pretty much, I'm trying to see if anybody got through it.
The 15? Oh! Wow. Ben Mashburn. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so we got a couple of cars we need to ride on board with.
Aftermath wrecks on this.
Okay, so we're going to ride on board with Ben Mashburn because that was wild. Okay, so he's way down here all by himself right now. He's out of this. Trying to handle it. Oh, and he just gets creamed. That's what happened. Wow. He was just driving along. Wow. Okay, so, and then we're going to go back and ride on board with, where's that Zach Howell? There we go. Cockpit. We're flipping. We're on fire. This is not what you want to see.
No.
And then just lands it and continues on. But he is definitely. That hit over there. That hit is just. We got to go see that.
Yeah, that's
in itself.
like
who is the number 12? Shane Ledoux.
Okay. Shane Ledoux. Duck.
First off, look at this. Look at this just scene right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's nowhere for anybody to go.
So Shane is right there. That green 12 car. He's going to come down. He's hauling. I mean, he is hauling the mail right now. Comes to the grass.
He doesn't look like he's on any brakes or nothing, and he hits right in the middle. Almost through the infield there.
Into the catch fence.
Yeah.
And just wow. Huge wreck here at Daytona. Take it back live. See
Yeah.
how our drivers are doing. Doug Neal, believe, is the only one that made it out alive. Nate, I believe, had a fast repair or not. He still has damage back there. The 48 looks like he had a fast repair still. 47 of Dalton Hayes up here. And look at that. Kyle Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
surprise. Joshua Sobel did not use his fast repair till right now.
yeah.
See, a lot
Looks
of these
like
guys
Doug
were
Neal.
holding out on him. Yeah, the 17 used his. Darling, 32.
Like I said, a lot of these guys probably waited, until the last one here. So we'll see who gets going on this restart there. But it looks like the 78 of Doug Neal is going to take the outside on this restart there. I'm not sure that third car in line is a 39. Shane Ward, he's got a major front end damage and causing a checkup on the outside
I think
line.
he's dropping to the back
Yeah.
because he's not going to go.
No. So this will be the
Wow.
first of two overtime restarts there, Tim.
Well, race number 1 on the season, and we're just going to take it into overtime. This is going to be an exciting finish. You all are not going to want to miss this here on 10-4 Broadcasting. And this is just a taste of how the season's going to go.
Yeah, and whoever gets to win this race, that's going to be the points leader most likely, depending on how all the bonus points fall out. But that'll be very beneficial here in the beginning stages of the season. Pace cars pulling off. There goes Doug Neal with a big jump, and I don't think that's going to be good for him.
Well, he's going to jump down in front of his teammate, Nate, most likely. And that's
There
going to leave
you go.
Dalton by himself.
So 2 to go. for the
They're all
first
kind of
attempt
spread
the
out.
white checker.
47, trying to drop down. Woo!
Here comes Chris Darling on the outside by himself, has an excellent run. 78 really slow now because he had such a big lead there. Chris Darling going to go to the top. Nathan Maurer blocks him. Nathan Maurer goes back down the inside, heading down the back straightaway. 1.5 laps remaining.
A whole pack is coming, though. 32 to the outside, 18 to the outside. Darling blocks him. Not able to block him. Into the wall. Joshua Sobel saves it.
Mashburn is hitting all these cars on the bottom side. They all save it seems like that. And once they hit this white flag, that's it. This will be the last lap of the race unless they get to the caution. And
Doug Neal.
like 1 to go. Here comes Darling and Mashburn
boy.
on the outside. Now Nathan Mauer's going to have to play defense again and maybe see if he can let his teammate win this race.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He's at the quarter panel now. Cody goes to the outside. 18 gets loose, saves it. Oh!
Here comes Darling for the lead. He's got a clear advantage to go to the bottom of the racetrack if he wants to. He's going to wait for his teammate. He should go down. No, he does. Race lead.
Darling to the lead.
Does Doug Neal make a run? He's there. He could have gone to the top.
There he goes to the top on the outside. Nate's going to go with him. Oh, Darling going to be able to. Who's going to win this at the line? No.
Darling.
Oh, wow. By .002.
I think Doug Neal waited too long there. He had to. If he didn't get it right up behind him, he would have had to.
We've got to go back. We got to go back. We got to go back to that final lap. White flag. We're going to go back to this white flag. Okay. This is unbelievable. So right now, Christopher Darling is in 4th at this point, or 3rd. To the outside with Ben Mashburn. Nate and Neal to the inside with Dalton. 18 and the 1 contact take them both totally out of this running.
Yep.
Strong cars all night. And right here, locked on his bumper, puts him to the lead. And Darling leaves his teammate out there. I think it's his teammate. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they kind of work together. I think they are. But in that situation, what do? You have to leave them.
And Doug to the outside. Wow.
He had a good run, like I said, but if he didn't get
Hard
right
into the outside wall.
if he didn't get really right up behind him there, like he did coming off a 4 and got to the outside right before he did, I think he would have had that win. But that was an excellent finish by these guys for the first race of the season. I'm gonna tell you what, that's gonna take a big weight off Chris Darling's shoulders. He's had the worst luck in this series, and finally getting a win tonight.
Yeah, there it is. Darling sitting at the start-finish line. Wow. Unbelievable finish here at Daytona. Let's see. So we've got Nate. Let's see where he's at. He finished in third, right? I believe.
Yeah, Nathan Maurer, Doug Neal finished second, and your winner was Chris Darling.
Okay, let's bring him down through here. Put him in there. Actually, I'll bring Nathan in here for you to interview him, and I'll get the other two set up.
Okay.
All right, he's in the room.
All right, Nathan Maurer, it's Will Kerwin up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you. How you doing, bud?
All right. How was that race for you there? Nice finish coming home third tonight.
Oh yeah, it was fun. After missing the start in the pits, got an early caution and restarted old button tail end of the field there when I got my lap back and went up to P5 right away and just kind of stayed up there and tried to get my teammate there when it end, but just a miscommunication there. I didn't know he was going to go high on Chris Darling there coming out of 4. Gave him one final bump and then the 11 kind of pinched him. That was a fun race, so it can't be unhappy about that result.
So I was just going to ask you about what was your strategy with Doug Neal there, but you were just going to push him to the win. There was really nothing much else you could have done at that point there with the final lap. So I have a few questions for you about the race. What was the pit strategy like for fuel and stuff?
I knew there in the beginning when that first caution came out, me and Doug and just a few other guys came in and took fuel. And then when after that first, we ran that full pit fuel run, we came in and pitted. There's only a handful of us that can make it to the end. And we just kind of wanted to have enough fuel there to make it to the end without having to stop. And that's what we planned for. And that's kind of what got us up front, and just didn't happen that way then because we had that late race caution. So bunched everybody back up.
Yeah, good. You and Doug, I think, pretty much the only ones that maybe got through that last big wreck there. What do you think for the season? Are you going to make all the races this year, or what's your plan for this season?
Nate's going to win 7.
No. I'm not that good at super speedways. I don't got the balls to come up and block people. Even though I was doing it there towards the end, it was only because it was Chris Darling. I told him I was going to do it.
Maybe Bill and I should do a race, broadcast a race, and be in the race.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But no, yeah, I doubt. I mean, I might squeak out a win here or there. Yeah, if that wasn't my teammate up front of me tonight, I would have definitely tried going for the win. I wasn't trying to go for the win there. I was just trying to push the 78 of Doug Neal to win.
You don't give yourself enough credit. I've raced with you at Super Speedways. I know what's up.
I feel like it hasn't been since 1987 since I spoke to you. That's when you broadcasted our 87 league.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, it was. I doubt. If I get out a win, I'd be happy with that. I'm not going to run this league fully committed. I'll try making races whenever I can, and hopefully get the same results as tonight, if not better.
Well, that's a good way to get it there with a third place finish. You have any shout outs before we let you go?
Shout out to Chris, Ben, Zach. I think that's who it. Yeah, Chris, Zach, Ben, and especially my teammate Doug Neal. He's a good guy. It's always fun racing with him. He gets a little worked up sometimes, but tonight he stayed calm and he was there trying to get the win at the end. Just didn't happen. Hey, when you talk to him, tell him he's got to man up and go up and block that high line there on that last lap. I told him to go up and block it. He didn't want to.
I was expecting you to maybe slide up there and kind of block it, kind of like the Calling Racing did there Daytona weeks ago. But no, you just stayed on the bottom. But I mean, you stuck with your teammate. Good choice. So we'll see you whenever the next time you come back.
Hopefully I should be here next Wednesday, guys. You guys have a good night, all right?
You too.
See you
Congratulations,
guys.
Nathan.
Thanks, bud. Have a good one.
You too. That was. It sounded like he had a lot of fun at the end of that race.
Yeah, and he's always a happy guy when I've raced with him, and no matter where he finishes, he's always in a good mood and having lots of fun.
Yeah, well, we're going to go ahead and bring Doug Neal in here, second place here tonight. Now, Doug, I'm here too. Now, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. A birdie told me to tell you that next time you got to man up and block that outside lane.
Started going up there to do it, but I didn't want to do that to Chris, man.
It's scary. It's a scary thing.
And as I came up, he went up higher, so I wasn't going to block his run, and I was just going to get hung in the middle, I think. So I just came back down and took what I could get. I had a good run coming out of the tri-oval on him, man. But, he came up and gave me a little door there and slowed my momentum down. But it's more than a door. He goes, damn, I came up more than I should have, I think. And I was like, well, it's part of racing.
I don't think if he wouldn't have come up as much as he did, there was a car that I think wrecked or something through the I think it was Ben Mashburn wrecked through the grass. He was about to pass you all and go across the start finish line first.
I know he was. Well, I didn't say when I went up coming off of 4. I didn't say any. Nate was right behind me, my teammate, and I was like, I didn't say anything. I just went up. If I'd have said something, he could have came up with me probably, and I might have could have got the win. But
well, he was following you. He was able to push his way behind you in front of Ben Mashburn somehow.
Yeah, I think they got together a little bit right there at the end.
Yeah, I think that's what caused Ben to kind of go through the infield.
That was a lot of fun, though. That was a good race. I enjoyed that, man.
I think you're the only one that wasn't in a wreck all night.
I might have been.
I think you were
hung up in that first one, but I kind of bobbed and weaved through that one. I got lucky,
because that last caution, everybody behind you was in that wreck, from Nate on back. Everybody was in it.
I know Nate was in it because he was on my bumper. Next thing I know, he was completely sideways, and I was like, "Damn!" And then he goes, "I saved it." And I was like, "You saved it?"
I think he tagged the wall a little bit. That's about it.
Yeah, I seen the back. He came up and asked me if his back end looked all right, and it was pretty messed up. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed that.
I mean,
these cars are a lot more fun to me than the trucks and the Cup car. They're way better than the Cup car on the super speedways. That package is terrible. These are a lot of fun, man.
What was your strategy coming into tonight?
I always just kind of on these races. I always try to stay in the back for a while, and there wasn't. I thought set 20 cars in here maybe, and so. But I pit that first time I pit, and I came out. I was kind of close to the front, and I was like, well, I'll just ride right here. I got a fast repair, so. And I got lucky to avoid everything, I guess. I wasn't around everybody. Usually I'm like a magnet when cautions start coming out. I'm right in the middle
I know. You see, there's like a magnetic field around your car, and just everything comes towards you. I've seen it plenty of times.
Yeah, it does a lot of times. I don't know what it is. Nate goes, man, you got the worst luck I've ever seen.
Especially
pretty bad.
Especially here at Daytona, because I know when I was racing the trucks with you guys, me and you'd be up front, and then all of a sudden something happened. You just get nailed by something.
Oh yeah,
a bird just came out of the stands and just.
I don't know if it was because I can't slow down fast enough or because I'm old. I don't know. My reaction time's not as good anymore. I guess I don't know. But yeah, I just rode in the back and waited, until I just, I realized I didn't know I had a fast repair to start with, and then I was like, well, damn, I got a fast repair. I might as well just ride up here up front and see what happens.
Yeah.
So and I got lucky to be up front there at the end. Nate's a heck of a super speedway. Well, he's a heck of a driver anyway on every track, but
he puts himself down.
Yeah, well, he's good.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just my teammate Nate and Chris and Ben Mashburn tonight. We all had a good time tonight. We were in the same Discord tonight. That was a lot of fun. And you guys for hosting the race and broadcasting it. I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. And my company Simbox, if anybody's looking for a button box, I'll be glad to help them out.
And you won't be disappointed, telling y'all.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Of course, you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
It's if you all want a quality button box and made it the way you want, contact Doug. I'm telling you.
I'll hook you up, man.
Well, congratulations. Of course. Congratulations on your second place. You going to run the whole season?
I am.
All right. Well, next week's Talladega.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of 4 wide. Hopefully, these cars. There'll
Yeah.
be some fun stuff. So yeah, I appreciate it, Tim. Thank you,
All
sir.
right, you're welcome. Good luck, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Man, it's and Doug. I mean, all these guys seem like they had a lot of fun tonight. It was fun watching it from up here.
Yeah, that's the chipperest I've ever seen Doug in a while. I mean, last year he had a lot of bad luck, and he's happy. I mean, I guess these guys like this race car.
Yeah, and that even Doug immediately said that he prefers this car over the truck. So that alone should tell you how these things handle. But we're gonna go ahead and bring Chris up here. Chris Darling, our winner here tonight at Daytona. Wow, you brought it home, buddy.
Yeah, what a race. That was fun, man.
I know you had to be nervous a couple of times from that time where you were lucky enough to just go shooting through the grass and miss all the craziness on that wreck. Was there a time where you just thought, that's it?
Honestly, I did, but it was more of a time where like there wasn't a lot of action. I actually pit with Mashburn. I think we were like 6 laps early on pitting because he hadn't pit on the first caution.
Right.
I was like 2.5, 3 laps short on fuel, so I thought that was the end of my race because honestly, it didn't look like they were going to wreck at any point. So getting that caution near the end there was it was huge luck for me there.
Yeah, Chris. You've had some of the worst luck in this series, and to finally get a win tonight. How's that feel for you?
Oh, it's good, man. I just have really bad luck at these super speedways. I always find a way to get up front or find somebody to help me get up front. But I don't know, man. It just feels good to finish these things usually. So getting a win out of it is it's pretty exciting. It was fun. It was probably one of the better super speedway races I've had here in a while. So that definitely got me excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's only going to get better.
Talking with Nathan and Doug, they really liked this race car, and they were very happy about tonight's race. And this was exciting up here in the booth with both of us here, me and Tim. So what's next for you? Another win next week there?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, man. It just depends. These things are, a lot of people like them because they're sort of easy to run at times, but they might be easy to run, but they're pretty tough to win usually. It just takes a lot of things going just the right way, and you sort of need to make sure you have help on the racetrack too. So they're tough to win. So I don't want to say I'm going to get a win for sure.
Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I just want to give a shout out to everybody in the league. Phillips Golf Academy. They stepped on to sponsor the series. That was really cool of them. I'll give a shout out to Simbox. I feel like I kind of took a little bit of an advertisement away from him winning.
He still got it.
Oh, did he? There you go. Well, that's good. Yeah, I lost a couple races rubbing doors with people, or not rubbing doors rather, in the past. So I had to give him a little shove tonight because I saw him and Nate coming up the outside. So
we
felt
told
a little bad about that, but he said it was just racing, so I got to be happy with it. It is what it is, right?
I told him next time he's got to throw that block on that outside.
Yeah, that's called the receipt. He's probably gonna keep that receipt, and the next time I'm outside or inside of him, he might take me into the wall or something. But I don't know, man. He was cool about it. So I want to give him a shout out. That's pretty cool. Not a lot of people are, still having fun after getting rubbed out of a win, pretty much. I'll give a shout out to Ben Mashburn. Once I saw him behind me, I kind of knew I was all right on the outside lane. I didn't know if I'd be able to hold him off. He's usually pretty fast here. So, yeah, just a shout out to all my teammates and everybody that was in my Discord. We all work together really well. So, just big thanks. And thanks for you guys for broadcasting the race. I'm sure you're doing a great job. I'm going to go back and watch it a little later and see what you guys had to say.
Well, I think you're going to be entertained, to say the least. But again, congratulations, Chris. Good luck on the season. Good luck next week at Talladega.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Gonna need it.
And that was Chris Darling, your winner here tonight at Daytona. Bill, what's your closing thoughts on today's race?
And these we talked about with them in the chat. These guys really liked this race car. It looked really fun out there tonight. A lot of these guys enjoyed it. We had that long green flag run there in the middle. We got the cautions at the end there. These guys had a pretty fairly clean last lap there. We just saw a couple cars get in the wall there. I was happy. This was exciting working up here with you, Tim, and hopefully we can do this again next week.
Oh, definitely will. It's going to be Talladega. Reminder, same time, same place, right here on 10-4 Broadcast. You can watch it on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, whichever you'd like. And from all of us here at 10-4 Broadcasting, we want to thank you guys for riding along with us. Shout out to all the sponsors. I'll give another shout out to all of them real quick before we go. Shout out to Brookstone Animal Hospital. Make sure you check them out on Facebook. Shout out to Max Graphics. Chris doesn't advertise himself enough, so we'll do it here. Taz Racing Customs. And I want to thank Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Make sure you check them out at beerstreetjournal.com. And last but not least, the series sponsor. I want to thank Phillips Golf Academy for coming on for this series. This is the Phillips Golf Academy Super Speedway Series, fueled by KRM. But that's all we have here for tonight.